Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Cinderella Diaries. It's your girl, Kara Simone Spice, and this is the last video in Wifey Boot Camp. Can you believe it? Yes, I just wanted to give you a few videos. I think it was 7 videos I made just to get you, get my feet wet a little bit. I'm going to keep it fun and interesting. Yes, I'm a wedding planner and a matchmaker, but I don't want to overload with advice and tips and everything because I know that you guys are very independent and smart women out here, and you can make decisions on your own and come up with your own ideologies when it comes to love. But I just want to be that girlfriend that's like, girl, in the back, you can do it. You deserve love. You deserve the best. Creme de la creme, okay? So this video is how to deal with family members, friends, and co-workers who do not accept your interracial relationship. When it comes to interracial relationships, people have an opinion. Of course, before I was in an interracial relationship, I had my opinion about it because I was unsure. The white guys that approached me, they were very weird about things. The things that they said to me, they weren't comfortable enough with me, so I didn't really think that was going to be my path until I met my husband, who was cool, calm, and collected, came in on your girl and put it down on your girl and and made me fall in love. When we were dating, of course, I had coworkers that said something to me. My manager, he was a black man. He would follow me on Facebook and everything, and I think he had kind of like a secret crush on me, just really weird. And he would say little things like, oh, you think you're going to be successful now that you're dating this white man? Like you're still going to be this and that. Don't let that white man, you get you food or whatever like that. Like just craziness that he would just say, like he would have a problem. And the thing about it was, I never thought about that because I was an independent woman. I was going to get my coins on my own, and I was going to have a man who provides as well because that's what my husband does. And and I also provide a lifestyle for him as well. It's equal in our relationship. And I think that we live in America where of course there's racism, and people that's unheard of, a white man and a black woman being equal to each other, living in harmony, living in a house together. That's crazy. Let's watch. And that's what everybody was doing. When we went out in different restaurants, people were just sitting and watching us the whole time and just watching, like, wow, this is so interesting. I'm like, man, we should be on TV. Like maybe that was our omen. Who knows? But I just kind of ignored it when my family members would say little things to me. Of course, family, it's a little different because it's people that you grew up with and people that you love. But they were just, I just kind of just ignored it. And then I got to a point where just like, okay, we're two different people. We're on two different paths. We're probably just not going to mix or get along. Of course, family like, oh, it's cool, we don't have a problem with it, but then they do, and people say things about your children, their hair, and their skin color, just very ignorant. And I grew up with mixed cousins. My uncles, they did that side of their race and everything like that, so I grew up with seeing mixed cousins. I had mixed cousins in Ohio, so I was not ignorant to biracial children and their hair and how they looked and their skin color when they came out. I just wasn't, so that's why I never said those things to people or to mixed people when I was mixed girls or boys when I was growing up in high school and elementary school, whatever. I never made jokes about mixed kids because I was amongst mixed kids. They were part of my family, so I was never I never saw them as anything different, just like, oh, they're mixed. That was it, two different cultures. But we live in a society where people think that they have an opinion and it matters, so people will say things. So co-workers, family members, friends, whatever, they're going to say things because they think their opinion matters. Put them in their place, especially if it makes them feel uncomfortable, or find some better friends. That's what I'm about, and that's why I have a community the way I do, and I support you guys, and we talk about it, and I'm open, and I follow different people who are in interracial relationships, and I follow different interracial dating sites and different things like that, so I can create a community, because you get tired of people's ignorance. We talk about racism all day, but people don't actually want to change, and people don't actually want to be open to the differences of people and their cultures. I always thought mixed kids were beautiful. I always thought that they were, of course I had family members growing up. My parents weren't really for me dating outside of my race. They would have a problem if I was attracted to a white guy. I remember I went to go see Star Wars with a family member, and Anakin, Hayden Christensen, is fine as hell. Was so fine. Darth Vader, was so fine. And he got mad because I was like, oh, he's so cute. He stormed out the movie theater, which was not a normal reaction to have. I don't talk to that family member again because that's not normal. He's not normal. And I will never, so that's just, I was a teenage girl being attracted to a guy, and because he was a white guy, and he went home and yelled and told all my family members she liked these white boys and blah blah this. Guess what? He's married to a white woman now, and guess who he calls and wants to talk to? Me. And guess who doesn't answer? Me, because you don't treat people like that. So I just stopped treating people like that. I just accept people and accept families and accept friends and co-workers and who are in different cultures and relationships. It never bothered me. When I was young and I was immature, maybe I would say some things that were like stupid. But now that I'm a grown woman and I've actually been in relationships where I'm in an interracial relationship, I didn't, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm a black woman and I like, black women things, I guess, stereotypical black women things. So I was used to being around black men and dating black men. I was not used to, white guys approaching me and being like comfortable around me. My husband was only maybe the first white guy ever to be comfortable around me, who treated me like I was a person and not like somebody that's just like, oh, it's a black girl, oh, I don't know what to say, I'm uncomfortable. And that's how a lot of times his friends or whatever treated me, like they were so uncomfortable. Is the black girl gonna spaz out or whatever? So I just didn't even take the time out to get to know them. For what? You're already treating me as a stereotype, and that's just very rude and just shows how ignorant you are on your part. So we are not gonna have anything in common because I'm not ignorant. So at the end of the day, you just gotta get some tough skin and just realize that people are going to say whatever they want. I'm not saying cut off everybody that you're friends with, your family members, or go off on your coworkers, but a lot of times you just have to just have a that smile, like, yeah, okay, like, thank you for my opinion, like, but like I didn't ask for it. And a lot of times people are just so curious, like, oh, you're, especially if you're a beautiful black woman as me. Yes, claim it, ladies. A lot of times their friends are curious, like, how's the sex and how is this? Like, man, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty, so they get curious and then they get jealous or they start hating or whatever. But let them hate and be jealous on the sidelines. The people that's gonna love you are gonna love you and support you and love that you two are together and that are changing society and shaking society up. Okay, so don't even worry about the naysayers. Don't even worry about the hating friends, the hateful co-workers, and the hating family members. Just worry about your union and worry about being together, and I promise you will attract the same couples and the same people in your life who will adore you and respect you. And a lot of times you might need to move to a different city. I'm out here in the West Coast, kind of out here. I'm in Seattle, and we see mixed couples all the time. People don't just stare at us. When I go to Georgia, people are like, look at the mixed couple. But you know what? There are a lot of mixed couples popping up in Georgia and Atlanta. Atlanta is definitely changing. I will give them that. Shout out to the South. I will give you that. But when you probably live in like Alabama or Mississippi, it's a little harder and difficult to like be yourself. But out on the West Coast, California, Seattle, it's a little different, especially California. California, everybody's with everybody, so they don't even like, it's probably weird if you don't date outside your race in California. So anyway, so just make a note of that. Maybe change your horizon a little bit, geographically change where you live, and you might be a little bit more comfortable, and your kids might be a little bit more happier in their schools and everything like that. So yeah, and you might be happy in your workplace and find diverse people, and that's always good. So I know you like, I shouldn't have to move, but it's the world, it's the country we live in. It won't be like that forever, because my generation is shaking things up, and the generation after that and generation after that will be shaking things up. So we're just trying to create a better place. So any of the haters and the bigots, they will be left behind as usual. So don't even worry about it. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching all my videos in Wifey Bootcamp. I'm going to be doing some more videos, more vlogs. It's going to get really fun and entertaining. Right now, I'm just in school, being a stay-at-home mom and a military wife. So, I'm just kind of in my little nook at home and just trying to stay creative as possible, especially with COVID going on. So I'm just trying to stay creative and get as many videos that'll keep you engaged as possible. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that the Cinderella Diaries is a place you come for advice, safe haven, fun, to laugh, to cry, and just to have a good time. All right, your favorite girlfriend, all right, is Cara Simone Starks. Cara Simone Starks. Oh my gosh, am I Iron Man's wife? What is going on? Cara Simone Sparks. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your girlfriends about the Cinderella Diaries. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys.